Hey, it's Chris, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how to choose the proper printer. So you've decided to join the 3D printing hobby, but you're unsure where to start, or you kind of have an idea, but you don't know the lingo, and you don't know what questions to ask other people who are in the know. This video will help you do that. There are two main types of printers that hobbyists use. First one is resin, and that'll be used more along lines if you're going to do lots of small, highly detailed objects like game characters, movie characters, statues, stuff, small and medium sized ones. That's what resin is really great for and excels at. There are caveats to that though. If you get a resin printer, you're going to need a wash station and a curing station. And you also definitely want to vent the fumes out because they are toxic. Kind of like ABS and the higher on the FDM side, those will need venting too. So you'll want to be very aware of that and kind of figure out where you want to position your printer because of the venting of the fumes. And because of those fumes, sometimes a lot of people will just start with FDM, get decent at that, learn the printing process, and then they'll jump over to the resin and be able to do those fine detailed prints with minimal fuss because they already understand a lot of the basics from printing in general. The other type of printer is FDM, and that stands for Fused Deposition Modeling. And what that is it's also called additive manufacturing. But what you're doing is you're printing layer by layer, line by line, building that thing up, as opposed to resin where you build a whole layer at once with light or laser, and then you do the next layer, and that's how you're able to get the much finer detail because you're not printing out little lines to combine them all together and make an object. So with the FDM, you're going to want to ask about in groups what printer would be the best for, and what you want to specifically state is your budget is a priority of what selections that they're going to give you. And also keep in mind, most people start out with PLA, and if you decide to go to the PETG and the ABS and things like that, as you go higher, you're going to want to get an enclosure and take care of the fumes because those are all petroleum based plastics, and the PLA is more of a cornstarch base, so it's more natural, so you don't really have to deal with fumes as much. You don't want to be sitting right next to it all day when it's printing, but you don't have to worry as much about the fumes. And I have mine sitting in a computer room. I have my desk 10-15 feet away. I'm in there for a little bit of time and then I'll go do something else. And then most of the time I'm printing when I'm at work and stuff, just because it's the nature of the beast. It takes a while to print, so you're just going to be printing while you're gone. But you can also get cameras and stuff to monitor the systems, and we'll talk about that in another episode. If you find these videos helpful, please like and subscribe to my YouTube or go to printingfundamentals.com.